Burgies. How you guys doing tonight? My name's Eli Howard, and these people on the stage with me, they are called The Greater Good. And I would like to apologize that for the next 90 minutes, we are what you have to listen to and look at. So if you don't like us, I don't know what to tell you at this point. Left a note on the counter, empty dresser in the room of the house we called home since we were able to. I guess the years and the memories, live and learn when you try, that don't give you one more chance, just a goodbye. You can go and leave, you can cry wolf, you can spend your lifetime trying to dig yourself out of this hole, when the weight of the world ain't enough to get you high. I'll be moving on with my life, goodbye. Hardest thing that I ever tried to do was hold a grudge, try to work so hard to hold on to something that you hate so much. Pay me in a corner, build a wall a mile high, just another lonely night, goodbye. You can go and leave, you can cry wolf, you can spend your last time trying to dig yourself out of this hole, when the weight of the world ain't enough to get you high. I'll be moving on my life, goodbye. What goes around comes around. Silence, it still moves at the speed of sound. Nobody's getting out of here alive, that's what I found. When you're sitting in your chair growing old and the weight of that grudge gets too heavy to hold, I'll be moving on and on and on. You can go on and leave, you can cry wolf, you can spend your last time trying to dig yourself out of this hole, when the weight of the world ain't enough to get you high. I'll be moving on my life, goodbye. the weight of the world ain't enough to get you high. I'll be moving on my life. Goodbye. Arbuckle, California. It's our first time playing here as a band. And we're just getting warmed up. I'd like to introduce the band while these guys start jamming and I tune my guitar. Is that all right with you guys? To my left, we got Mr. McKay Everhart on the keyboards. To my right, we got everyone's favorite bass player, Mr. Nicholas Burger Tooth Elliott. And from right here in the beautiful state of sunny California on the drums, Mr. Justin Brisbane. My name's Eli Howard. It's nice to meet you guys. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna play this coolest fucking guitar riff of all time. Because I said so. I get right every day and every night, and I'll pray to Jesus any place and any time. You see me walk into a bar room, half drunk and hollow-eyed. You can have a seat at my table, you can come along for the ride, and I'll get right every day and every night, and I pray to Jesus any place and any time, and I won't take nothing, oh, that ain't mine. You can get left, you can get right. Got a good woman waiting on me at home. Sometimes we fight, sometimes we can't get along. She says a picture's worth 1,000 words. Yeah, but I ain't worth a damn. Cause the only one that wants my autograph is the bank and Uncle Sam. And I'll get right every day and every night, and I pray to Jesus any place and any time, and I won't take nothing, oh, that ain't mine. You can get left, you can get right. Hey. Say we play too loud, they say my hair's too long, they tell me I can't sing, some people don't like my songs, and they don't like my friends, but I think they got me all wrong. You can get right or you can get left, and I mean long gone, and I'll get right every day and every night. I'll pray to Jesus any place place at any time. And I won't take nothing, oh, that it might. You can get left, you can get right. I love it here already. I usually tell these stories in between my songs, so I'm gonna. I wasn't even waiting for your permission, but I'm gonna anyways now that you said okay. So if you guys got like a half hour, could I tell you guys a story? And I do, I grew up going to church, and so like usually McKay like plays all these cool keyboard parts when I tell these stories. And makes what I have to say seem a little bit more interesting. It makes me look real literate. So once upon a time, my little brother comes over to my house on my lunch break, and he's got this box, and he says, check this out. And he opens it up, and there's a ring in there. And my dumbass goes, wow, is that for Mom? And he goes, no, I'm gonna propose to my girlfriend, stupid. Damn. So he said, I'd like your help. He says, one of these days in like 2 months, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the house, you're gonna go in my house, you're gonna have your guitar ready, and when I get back to my house, you're gonna sing a song for us, we're gonna dance, I'm gonna get down on one knee, I'm gonna propose to her, and if everything goes particularly according to plan, she'll say yes. So what happened was, he says, you got 2 months to do something, think of a plan. So I waited like 1 month and 30 days, and I decided to sit down and write this song I'm about to play for you guys. And they left the house. I go in the house. I did a breaking and entering on my little brother's house. Not my proudest moment. But I played this song that I'm about to play for you guys. And he gets down on one knee after dancing with her. And he says, hey, will you marry me? And she said yes. So the way I see it is that they're happily married with 2 kids, all because of this song I wrote. Am I right? All right, I'm glad we're on the same page. So I always tell people it took me about 25 years in 1 hour to write this song. And I was thinking about all the things that we went through together, because I'm 3 years older than him. So I remember like when we brought him home from the hospital. I remember when he took his first steps, he was walking through the kitchen. I remember my mom called her sister, and she was really excited about it. And like all my biggest milestones and memories in life, I realized he was right there with me. So he turned out, I didn't realize till I wrote this song that he's the longest lasting friendship that I've ever had in my life. I remember when he got his first car, and then like the starter broke on it, and he had it towed to me and made me fix it for him. So now that you guys know all this stuff, these lyrics are gonna make a little bit more sense here. This song's called Brothers. It's about my little brother Jesse Howard and his wife Marissa Howard. And they must have liked the song because they have the original lyrics framed in their living room when I wrote it down that night, and they let me be the godfather of their kids. And if you were to know me at all, I'm not a great example of all I can say is I really hope they live. somewhere on the Oregon border in the spring of '92. April morning, I first met my brother. Nurses brought him in the room. Said, "Daddy, what's his name? I don't recognize that face." My daddy told me, "Son, he's gonna be your brother, gonna be your friend. When you're down, he'll have an ear to lend. And you may not know it now, that boy's your best friend." I was there when he took his first steps. I was there when he finished school. I was there when he bought his first car. I was there when he broke it too. Then one day, turn around, he's falling in love and he's buying a house. Where's that boy I used to know? My brother, he's my friend. When I'm down, he's got an ear to lend. And I know it well by now, that boy's my best friend. We fight, we stayed up all night. We did some things that just weren't right. Now it's time to let him go. 'Cause diamond is forever, and when he puts one on your hand, no, you won't tell him no. 'Cause he's your lover, your friend. When you're down, he's got an ear to lend. And I'm sure you know by now, that boy's your best friend. How about it for Mr. McKay Everhart on the keys over there? That's a bad man right there. Without a doubt, the best keyboard player on this stage right now. Fun already. How about you guys? This is a lovely place to be. Where else would you guys be on a Saturday night than Arbuckle, California? Am I right? In jail. I like that one. That's a better answer. We're gonna play a Hank Jr. song, but it's probably not like the way you guys heard it on the record. But in my opinion, this is the best Hank Jr. song that he ever did. I got someone at home. She don't know what's been going on. She thinks I love her and her alone. And the pressure is on. I got a new love, you see. She does new things to me. Sneak I love yous on the phone. And the pressure is on. And it puts pressure on a man. If he ever lets his heart call his hand. In a rolling stone. And the pressure is on. Trains I ride in my dreams run off the pressure of the steam. I could pull one a mile long. And the pressure is on. Feels like you're 10,000 feet down under the street. And it's crushing all your bones. And the pressure is on. Having a blast tonight, if you guys couldn't tell. I don't get to do this in my home state. I gotta drive clear to goddamn California to go play shows with my band, so I'm glad people showed up. Arbuckle. Yeah. Arbuckle. Yeah, you guys could have been anywhere tonight. You guys decided to spend the evening with us. That's mighty fine of you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. see some faces. I see people that come from goddamn Idaho. I see people that come from Washington. I see people that come from Philomath, Oregon. Makes the it makes it worth it for us, trust me. We're very grateful to be here, especially seeing friendly faces that we know. So I'd like to tell you guys a story about when I wrote this song. A few years ago, I was playing with this other band I was in. It was the first time we'd ever left town to play music. And we booked these flights. We went to South Carolina. And we're doing all the things that you guys probably don't ever hear about when you're playing in a band that's broke. You know, we were like borrowing gear from people, sleeping on people's couches. And I'll never forget, my dad called me. I was really proud of what we were doing too. I was like, Dad, we're doing this. And I'll never forget, my dad called me and he says, where are you at tonight? And I said, we're playing in Greenville, South Carolina. And he said, oh wow, that's what are you doing there? I said, we're playing this place called the Pump House. And he said, man, that's a long ways from home. He said, well, wouldn't that suck if nobody showed up? And I hung up on the phone with my dad. And I started writing this song. I said to myself, man, there's nothing like a phone call from home to make me feel right at home. And he just found out like a month ago that people pay me to do this. It was actually the last time I was headed back from Burgie's. My dad called me, he goes, I can't believe you drove all the way down to California for nothing. I said, no, they gave me money. And he said, no, they didn't. And to this day, every time I play a show, my dad calls me up the next morning, he goes, how did it go? No one showed up, did they? Said I miss you, said I miss me too. Said when you coming back home, do you even want to? Mama said you can use a little sleep, see the bags under your eyes. Said they're starting to worry about me, but I say that's a lie. Sleeping on my buddy's couch, I'm all alone. There ain't nothing like a phone call from home to make me feel right at home. Like you had another birthday, another year's gone by. Brother, he's got a real job, yeah son, I heard he's doing alright. Empty seat every Sunday, wondering where the hell you've been. All the late nights at the bar fight, son, you'll be lucky if they let you in. Need more to hold than just the telephone. There ain't nothing like a phone call from home to make me feel right at home. Heavy on my mind everywhere I roam. Sometimes it's these phone calls from home that's keeping me from home. can't pick your family, but you can pick your friends, right? I sang out of tune, would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I'll try not to sing it out of key. Oh, I'll get by a little help from my friends. I'll get high a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try a little help from my friends. Oh, oh, oh. You ever had one of those days where you wanted to get a bunch of shit done, but beer tasted way better? This is what this song's about. This song's called Maybe Tomorrow. I didn't write this song, but the dude that taught me how to play guitar, he did write it. And he said I could put it on my record. So I'd like to dedicate this song to the great legend of Malala, Oregon, Mr. Dave Dickey. He said he wrote this song about when he was personally asked by Oregon State University to leave and never come back. Went and seen some friends, hadn't seen for 2 years, sitting in the kitchen drinking homemade beer. Weren't you gonna go home tonight? Well, I guess I was, but that's alright. There's tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Say tomorrow's got me on the run, but you know that tomorrow never comes as tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Hell yeah. Getting low on money, getting low on self-control. I spent my last dollar on that poison alcohol. Wasn't that bill due today? Well, I guess it was, but what can I say? There's tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Say tomorrow's got me on the run, but you know that tomorrow never comes as tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Now we're going to show you why they call him the greater good. the greater good. Give it up for these guys, please. All right, this next verse here is my early 20s all summed up into about 4 lines. I hope you guys are ready. Woke up this morning, blowing chips with an aching head. I poured myself a straight shot, and I crawled right back in bed. Weren't you gonna go to work today? Well, I guess I was, but that's okay, there's tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Say tomorrow's got me on the run, but you know that tomorrow never comes as tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, there's always tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. If it's all right with you guys, I'm gonna do like 3 to 4 songs by myself, and then we're gonna get the band back up here. They're gonna all smoke a cigarette. Luckily for me, I don't smoke because I got asthma. But I got more songs, so that's just as good, right? So they're gonna all step off and have a cigarette or whatever they do, take Tylenol, maybe their backs hurt. And I'm gonna keep playing songs and maybe even telling stories for you guys. That sound good? Hey, Nick, you're doing a good job tonight, man. You're all right.
You're all right.
How about it for those guys? That's a bad group of individuals I get to play with, that's for sure. And when we roll out of the van, it looks like the circus come into town because we're all so different looking. It's really quite impressive. But I'm pretty sure this next song's about a dude that was begging to get himself a stocking order, but let's sing it anyways. I got a foreign engine and a tractor transmission in a million pieces at the shop on the bench. I'm barely making nothing, that garage is like an oven, and tonight I'm so tight you couldn't turn me with a wrench. Darling, I'm at your window screen, I'm trying to wake you up. I'll take you out to dinner, I'll start talking sweet and tender. Darling, if you in there, girl, I need a little love. If it ain't the water heater, it's the damn refrigerator, or my ex-wife and her mama trying to tell me how to live. Between them battle axes and the traffic and the taxes, I believe I'm gonna crack if something doesn't give. Darling, I'm at your window screen, I'm trying to wake you up. I'll take you out to dinner, I'll start talking sweet and tender. Darling, if you in there, girl, I need a little love. It's getting kinda late and I'm kinda tired of waiting. Maybe I'll just lay down on your front porch swing. And if you've been out wooing, when you get home I'll ruin whatever y'all was doing. I love you, darling, darling. I'm at your window screen, I'm trying to wake you up. I'll take you out to dinner, I'll start talking sweet and tender. Darling, if you in there, girl, I need a little love. Darling, I'm at your window screen, I'm trying to wake you up. I'll take you out to dinner, I'll start talking sweet and tender. Darling, if you in there, girl, I need a little love. if you guys like that. I'll do another one. This is about one of my favorite songwriters ever. A lot of people haven't heard of him. His name's Kay Phillips. About 6 or 7 years ago, I opened for him, and I played probably the worst show of my life. And he wasn't really friendly to me, probably because I suck so bad, would be my guess. And I spent the next 6 years thinking, man, this dude's a dick. So I didn't really give any of his music a chance. And then sometime later, he finds me on Instagram, and he says, hey, man, I remember when we did that show together. Nice to talk to you again. I was like, well, maybe this guy's not a dick. So I gave his music a chance, and it turns out he's one of my favorite songwriters that's ever lived. And this is my favorite song by him. It's called Cat Song. I took that young thing to dinner. Yeah, that one you don't like. We got nothing in common, but she'll do for the night. 'Cause it gets cold in this big house, and the winter's coming on. I might need some help trying to weather this storm. I only want what I can't have. I only miss what's gone. The guitar you gave me, I lost it in pawn. Am I just like my father? Am I just like my mom? I end up a drunk, I end up alone. Got some songs about you, oh, but who says that? I think I remember singing this once for Cat. Well, I know I'm getting skinny. Yeah, I know I'm getting pale. If I look homeless, I've been living in hell. I only want what I can't have. I only miss what's gone. The guitar you gave me, I lost it in pawn. Am I just like my father? Am I just like my mom? I end up a drunk, I end up alone. Like I said, he's pretty good, isn't he? I can't talk to her like I can to you. I can't tell her about music or the fact I'm being sued. She just makes me feel lonely. It's just not the same. I'm starting to see who's the one to blame. Am I just like my father? Am I just like my mom? I end up a drunk, I end up alone. Thank you guys. I'm gonna do one more and I'm gonna get my band back up here if that's all right with you guys. I'm a lot better when they're here with me. I always said I have a running theory that in a perfect world we'd still have John Prine and Tom Petty. And that's a hill I will die on. And so last night when I said that to everyone, I played a John Prine song. So Tonight, I'm gonna play a Tom Petty song for you guys. And if you know the words, please sing along. Started out down a dirty road. Started out all alone, and the sun went down as across the hill, and the town lit up, and the world got still. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Well, the good old days cannot return, and the rocks might melt, and the sea may burn. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down, it's the hardest thing. Some say life, it can beat you down. It'll break your heart, steal your crown. So I started out for God knows where, and I guess I'll know I get there. I'm learning to fly around the clouds. What goes up must come down. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down, it's the hardest thing. Thank you guys. If my band is around and they can hear me, if they could please make their way back to the stage, I would love that. If they could please do that.
Hello.
Hell yeah. What's up, old maniacs? What up, boo? Boo.
Where's my water?
I want to tell you while these guys are setting up their instruments how awesome you guys have been tonight. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. I have no other hobbies in my life. I don't go out. If I'm leaving my house, other than the trip I made to the coast last week, it was the first time I'd actually left for a vacation in 7 years. If I'm leaving the front door of my house to go a long distance, it's so I can play music. So the fact that people show up and want to hear me, and these people do this, it's amazing. So thank you guys very much for taking the time out of your night to spend it here with us, because it means the world to me, and I know it. I love every one of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to the people at Burgie's, too, for putting this on. This is a wonderful place. Thank you to the sound guy. Honest to God, the worst job. He's the first one to show up. He's the last one to leave every time, and no one ever thanks him. He heard that we had a left-handed drummer and he came in yesterday and set everything up for a left-handed guy. That's how much pride he takes in his work, and that's how much ahead of us he has to be, is he has to show up before we get here for simple little things like that. So on your way out, if you could please thank the sound guy for a job well done, I would appreciate that. This next song is about every 4 years in this beautiful country we live in. We have this highly publicized popularity contest, and I noticed on social media people really got ugly with each other over which dirtbag they picked for their, which fit their credentials. And it made me really disgusted because I am of the opinion that none of them really like us, none of us care for us, and I'm not gonna meet any of them, and I don't really give a shit what letter comes in parentheses after your last name. And I think the news is there to just keep us pissed off at each other. So I deleted my Facebook for a couple months, and about 90% of the shit talking that came through my phone disappeared. How about that? Would you like me to continue, or do you want me to just play another goddamn song? On the TV, tell you lies to your face, tell you lies right behind your back. They never let a good crisis go to waste. They never let a good crisis go to waste. Try to tell me where to stand, try to watch you when you lose, tell you why you should be singing the blues. So go ahead and turn off the bad news. You go ahead and turn off the bad news. Turn off the bad news. Let the good shine in. What you can't let go, it's what you can't let win. What goes up, oh, it must come down. We don't let no bad news hang around.
Hands in my pockets, whoa, but they ain't mine. They give you one little piece of the pie, and then they send you right back to the line, straight to the back of the line.
Try to tell you how to win, they like to watch it when you lose. They tell you why you should be singing the blues. So go ahead and turn off the bad news. You go ahead and turn off the bad news. Turn off the bad news. Let the good shine in. But you can't let go, it's what you can't let win. What goes up, oh, it must come down. Yeah, we don't let no bad news hang around. Yeah, we don't let no bad news hang around. Yeah, Justin, do more of that shit that I can't wrap my head around. I could write another song, show you how I feel. Give you everything I had, what I don't, I'll steal. Get up early and work till the day is through. But it wouldn't mean nothing if I didn't have you. Oh, ain't that something? Fighting till I was black and blue. All that don't mean nothing if I gotta do it without you. Say the world's gone to hell and it's getting there fast. So you barricade the door and you pray it won't last. When it's sturdy enough to feel safe within, the wall gives way and the roof caves in. Sometimes it's hard to carry, but I don't know what I'd rather do. But all that don't mean nothing if I gotta do it without you. McKay said I could play a lead. Bit softer now, little bit softer now, a little bit softer now. A little bit softer now. Keep that going, guys. I gotta tune my guitar real quick. Say the world's gonna hell and it's getting there fast. So you barricade the door and you pray it won't last. Time don't care about the shape you're in. It'll wear you down to nothing and the healing begins. Oh, ain't that something? Fighting till I was black and blue. But all that don't mean nothing if I gotta do it without you. Thank you so much. So, I know like when your songs are kind of like your kids and you're not supposed to pick a favorite one, but this is my favorite one to play. And with the song comes this really great story. So if you guys don't mind, can I help you guys make sense of this song that I'm about to play? Because it's really funny. Once upon a time, my best friend comes over to my house and he says, I'm gonna bring these psychedelic mushrooms over and you're gonna eat them. I said, perfect. That sounds great. I was writing songs for this album that I have about to release at the beginning of next year. And I had this chord progression. Can we show them how it went, guys? So I had this chord progression. I didn't have any lyrics to it. But the chord progression went something like this. But I didn't have any lyrics to it. So, I put two and two together because I'm that damn smart. I got no lyrics. My friend's gonna bring over these psychedelic mushrooms. Boom. I'm gonna eat these mushrooms. I'm gonna write the best song ever, and I'm gonna be a millionaire. So he comes over with these mushrooms and he says, here, eat these, and I eat them. And about 45 minutes later, it becomes very apparent to me that I will not be writing any lyrics to any songs that night. However, I did everything else that night. It was early November, so probably almost a year ago to the day. And I took my dog for a walk after watching the movie Avatar. It was early November, and I went out looking for Christmas lights, which I saw. Who could make this up? And there becomes this moment when you're at your highest point of your mushroom trip, which coincidentally I'm out on right now as well. And welcome to the club. These lights are great, aren't they? Woo! So, mushroom trip can go two ways. You can have a great time, or you can really get faced with some truths about yourself that you weren't ready to face. And, oh God, anything but this. Don't say that you're high on. Don't say. Damn, dude. Teach me to say I'm high on mushrooms over a microphone. Goddamn. Well, tell my mom I went out in style. Yeah. Who narked on me? All right, anyways, as I was saying before the fire department rudely interrupt me. So, mushroom trip can go two ways if you've never been on one. You can have a great time or you can have a terrible time. And I was right at the crossroads of how my night was gonna go. And luckily it went good, but as I was taking in all these feelings about myself, I was pretty upset with myself because I hadn't written the lyrics to this song, so I felt like kind of a waste of space. And that was when I said to myself, man, you're not a work in progress. You're just a piece of work. So then I wrote the lyrics to a song a couple days later, and it goes like this. Kick a man while he's down. I ain't seen a bridge I couldn't burn to the ground. When it comes to problems, I ain't a stranger to one. I ain't seen a problem that I couldn't outrun. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone. So you best not even bother. Rock bottom's where I call home. Bet I'm gonna leave you crying, probably gonna leave you hurt. I ain't a work in progress, I'm a piece of work. Come back from a feud, passed out on the floor, scrape the bottom of the barrel, and then come back for more. I'm always on the run for another cheap thrill. I should probably quit, but I don't think I will. Lead a horse to water, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone. So you best not even bother. Rock bottom's where I call home. Bet I'm gonna leave you crying, probably gonna leave you hurt. I'm a piece of work. fun tonight so far? To my right, Mr. Nicholas Elliott on the bass guitar. To my left, Mr. McKay Everhart from Palm Harbor, Florida on the keys. From Sacramento, California, Mr. Justin Brisbane on the drums. My name is Eli Howard. I am not a work in progress. I'm a piece of work. Let's tell it to him right here, guys. Bet I'm gonna leave you crying. Probably gonna leave you hurt. I ain't a work in progress. I'm a piece of work. Bet I'm gonna leave you crying. Probably gonna leave you hurt. 'Cause I ain't a work in progress. I'm a piece of work. Y'all need Jesus in your lives. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Eli Howard is very lucky we don't have bottles tonight. You can play some church shit though if you want though. Because I come up here to do a little TV evangelist action right now. This is the tip jar for the band. These geniuses from Oregon decide to go on tour when gas is $5 a gallon. So they don't get paid that much. Anything you guys can do for the tip jar would be greatly appreciated, I'm sure, by these gentlemen over here. They already showed you a little piece of heaven tonight, we love them. Welcome to Burgie's, everybody. There's a bunch of new people here tonight. Yeah, new crowd, man. That's awesome. Our regulars aren't really here, but hey, it worked out. Love you guys. Love these guys. They're all right.
Now, while I may every now and then eat psychedelic mushrooms, the truth is I'm going on 4 years without a drink of alcohol. And it's something I take very seriously. I I got drunk the night before I graduated high school, and I stayed that way for the next decade. And, hey, man. I kept doing it because it was fun. But one day I woke up after getting so drunk I humiliated myself. And I didn't even have a hangover. I was just so done drinking alcohol that I just decided, hey, enough's enough. And I woke up and I poured out every bit of alcohol in my house that was mine. And I decided that I was never going to touch it again. And I've stuck to that thanks to good friends of mine. And these guys that are next to me, we spend a lot of time together. They're not afraid to have a drink, and I don't shame them for that, but they never shame me for not wanting to, which is the way it should be. I've quit and started up again more times than I could count on my fingers, teeth, and toes, I think. But when I was finally done, I was done. And this, when you quit drinking, though, there's this weird phase you go through where you could stop yourself at any point of the night or day, and you know exactly how long it's been. So even though you're not drinking, it's still running your life. And it was just about 3 years when I realized that I'd lost count of how many days it's been, and that's when I felt like I finally won. And I sat down the night that I hit 3 years without a drink of alcohol, and I wrote this song. If there's anything the last 4 years have taught me, it's that I'm not alone as I thought I was. Been 3 years since I saw you. You came walking in. Probably wouldn't recognize me now like you didn't back then. You left without warning as I poured you down the drain. Hardest part is the morning, trying to ease the pain. Sometimes I think about you, but I'm better off without you. Oh, and I doubt you could ever see me now. Gets cold here in the winter. Summer hardly sees a drop of rain. I still look back and wonder just who it is to blame. People say I got my dad's eyes. Probably why I couldn't see. There's something about him that he didn't like in me. I still think about you, but I'm better off without you. Oh, and I doubt you could ever see me now. without you, 'cause I'm better off without you. Oh, and I doubt you could ever see me now. See me now. It's our last song of the night. You guys have been awesome. I'm really grateful for the people that have come out to see us, but I'm also really grateful for these guys right here because they took some songs that are just, dreams of mine, and they helped me come out and bring them to you guys. So give it up for this group of dudes right here. These guys are good people. They're awesome musicians. They can play with anybody, and they play with me. Can we come back and do this again with you guys? Tell your friends about us. We'll try to sell this motherfucker out next time, huh? First time I've ever brought a band with me to California to play a show. This ain't so bad. Next time, let's do it even better, huh? All right. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. As soon as I walk off stage, I'm gonna get on the phone with my booking agent. I said, hey, everyone in the crowd said that if we come back, they'd show up. So the next part is on you guys. So when I get a show and they announce it, you guys are gonna come back. You're gonna bring all your friends, and then we are gonna sell this motherfucker out next time. How's that sound? All right, it's a deal. I'm gonna come back. The last year and a half's been a goddamn shit show. I don't get to play music when the government tells me I'm not allowed to. So when we get to get in rooms like this and do this stuff and you guys show up with a smile on your face, that's a blessing. That's a gift to me. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I don't got any other hobbies. That's what I always tell people. The one addiction I could never kick was playing guitar. Blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night. Blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're ready for a fight. Gonna see what them racket boys can do. There's trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Down on the fuck, and the gambling commissioner's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
Well, I got a job and I put my money away, 'cause I got the kind of debt that no honest man can pay. So I drew out what I had from that Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus.
Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Take 'em to church. Well, I love paying dimes. gold. Put your stockings on, 'cause it might get cold. Oh, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Introduce this band to you guys one more time. To my left, on the Hammond B3 organ, supported by a coffin dolly, Mr. McKay Everhard. On the Rhodes keyboard, also from Palm Harbor, Florida, Mr. McKay Everhard. On the piano, Mr. McKay Everhard. And last, but certainly not least, because it's my favorite, on that funky ass clavinet, McKay Everhard. To my right and behind me, I call them the Dread Brothers, the funkiest rhythm section you ever seen. On the bass guitar, Mr. Nicholas Elliott. On the drums, Mr. Justin Brisbane. Show them how to speak that speak, Justin.
I've been looking for a job, but it's hard to find. There's winners and there's losers, I'm living south of the line. I'm tired of getting caught on the losing end. So I talked to a friend last night, gonna get a little favor on it.
Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Yeah, sing it with us. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Thank you very much. We got merch over there for sale. We're gonna head right over there. If you guys want to take a picture with us or say anything to us, if you thought we sucked, that's where we're gonna be over there, right there to tell you. Thank you very much. You guys were outstanding tonight. Give it up for these guys. I'll eat up all that time, don't you tempt me. I've been requested to do this by Cricket, and if Cricket says I gotta do it, I gotta do it.
Wow.